On Friday, November 30th, the Department of Homeland Security announced a notice of proposed rulemaking that seeks to make significant changes to the H-1B cap process, commonly known as the H-1B visa lottery. First, under the proposed regulation, petitioners seeking to file H-1B cap subject petitions would be required to register electronically with USCIS during a designated registration period. USCIS would then conduct the annual H-1B lottery from the pool of timely filed electronic registrants. The rule proposes that petitioners whose petitions are selected will be notified that they are eligible to file an H-1B petition within a designated filing period. The duration of the filing period would be at least 60 days. The electronic registration period would begin at least 2 weeks before the first date the H-1B filing window opens each fiscal year, which is commonly April 1st, and it would remain open for at least 2 weeks. The registration process would require information from both the employer and the beneficiary, including but not limited to the employer's name, identification number, and address, the employer's authorized representative's name, job title, and contact information, as well as the H-1B candidate's name, date of birth, country of citizenship, gender, passport number, as well as whether the candidate has obtained a master's or higher degree from a U.S. institution. Employers would be also required to make an attestation in the system indicating their intent to file an H-1B petition for the beneficiary in the position for which the registration is filed. Petitioners would be limited to 1 registration per individual for the same fiscal year. USCIS is not proposing to charge a fee for the electronic registration at this time. The second major change proposed is to reverse the order by which the agency selects H-1B petitions under the H-1B cap and the advanced degree exemption. Currently, in years when the H-1B cap and the advanced degree exemption are both reached within the first 5 days in which the H-1B cap petitions may be filed, the advanced degree exemption beneficiaries are selected before the H-1B cap beneficiaries. The proposed rule would reverse the selection order and count all applicants towards the number projected as needed to reach the H-1B cap first. Once a sufficient number of applicants have been selected for the H-1B cap, USCIS would then select applicants towards the advanced degree exemption. USCIS projects that this change in the process would result in a 16% increase in the number of selected beneficiaries with a master's degree or higher from a U.S. institution of higher education. USCIS has indicated it would like to finalize and implement the regulation and the electronic registration system in time for the opening of the upcoming fiscal year 2020 H-1B cap filing season on April 1st, 2019. However, the likelihood that USCIS will finalize both by April 1st is slim, given the tight time frame by which the agency must complete the regulatory process. The 30-day notice and comment period starts today, December 3rd, and will remain open until January 2nd, 2019. USCIS must then review the comments, and any final version of the regulation must address concerns raised by the public. Once the rule is finalized, the government would identify a date for the rule to go into effect. In the notice of proposed rulemaking, USCIS acknowledges that it might not be possible to implement the electronic registration process in time for the fiscal year 2020 H-1B cap filing season, particularly if additional user testing and vetting of the new system is required. Thus, if the rule is finalized as proposed, but there is insufficient time to implement the registration system in time for the upcoming cap season, USCIS would accept complete H-1B petitions with supporting documents, as it has historically done in the past. AILA members, therefore, should advise their clients regarding the uncertainty of the timing in which the agency could finalize and implement the proposed regulation, and plan to prepare H-1B cap subject petitions for fiscal year 2020 as they have in the past. members can find a copy of the proposed regulation on the AILA website. AILA is preparing a summary of the proposed regulation this week that will help members to explain to their clients how the proposed changes would impact the H-1B CAP process, the timeline involved, and how AILA members and the public can engage during the comment period. AILA will be developing and disseminating a comment template that will allow members and their clients to easily customize and submit a comment on the proposed regulation. Each member's views on the proposed changes are invaluable, and we encourage your participation. Keep an eye out for AILA's template comment on the proposed H-1B regulation in the coming days on the AILA website.